All right, guys, welcome to the stage of history. I am your illustrious host, Kevin Uncanny Anytime. I'm gonna get right into it, y'all. Okay, this is the Mindset Channel. If you are interested in mindset, like and subscribe. And then if you find value from this video, definitely share it. Okay, what we are going to talk about today is when to quit. When to quit. Let me pause this music. It seems a little loud on my. All right, when to quit. There is a particular time frame. You need to know when to quit. So yesterday, I was doing a lot of diving into analytics and the logistics of things and everything like that. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna provide you guys with a story. Okay, I'm gonna provide you with something that is related. So let's say you have two jobs. Okay, you have one on one hand you have a job that you work part time, right? You work part time, but you really love it. It has great benefits, and it gives you, in relation to your time, it reciprocates that energy. Okay, so it gives you back for the energy that you're output, right? But then you have another job, which is more of like a full time job. It's kind of grueling. They don't really treat you as well, and you really don't like it that much, right? But you're putting your effort and energy into that job as opposed to the one that's part time and it's giving you more for your energy. Wouldn't that make you seem a little crazy? just to put it blankly, right? That would make you seem a little wild. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna now go into the mode of giving you a well-rounded overview of what's going on. So I've been, this is just I've been working at this job for about a year, and it has had its ups and downs. It's had its ups and downs. But sometimes it's like, oh wow, things are really, really great, and then sometimes it's like, oh no, things are bad. Well, not too long ago, I took inventory of my energy output in of the long-term job. In the long-term job, I took a what's happening, and as I take it inquiry of okay, what's going on, I've noticed that I
Okay. Hopefully I'm through. I'm clear. Clear. Thank you, Chris. Let me know again if I'm cutting out, man. Okay. So I'm giving you an analogy of you have two jobs. One job is giving you great benefits. It has massive potential, and they're rewarding you for your time in relation to your energy. Sound is not that good. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's do this. I am going to. Here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. Switch this up, and we're gonna remove this. All right. Okay. How about now? We should be good. It's better now. I switched out the Oh, okay. The comments was late. Whoops. All right, but I switched out the cord anyway. I got extra cords here, so let me know if there's a problem. But anyway, what I was doing was this topic is when to quit, y'all. When to quit? When do you quit? When do you quit? And the answer to that really is you don't really know when. You got to take a risk, right? And that's in my new book, The Magnificent You. Be a risk taker. But no, look, um, the you have to understand when to just be risky in this area, and technically it's a little risky, but it's really not. But anyway, so you've been working at this job, you've given all of this energy. That at the long-term job is it's okay, but then when you take an inventory of what's been going on in the last 90 days, you take an inventory of what's been going on in the last 90 days, and you see that they've been paying you less. You see that they've cut certain benefits. You've seen that the workers are a little unhappy, right? But you decide, oh, okay, well, I just need to work a little harder and come in with a little bit more of a positive attitude into this specific long-term job. While all the while the short-term, the part-time job is saying, hey, if you come here, we're showing you that if you come here, we're gonna give you some attention. We're gonna give you more benefits. We're gonna you come in and you make the workers happy, and we appreciate that. But you're neglecting the part-time job. You're like, yeah, I get it, but I'm really trying to make this work over here. Wouldn't that seem odd? Right? Okay. Or let's switch it up to a relationship analogy, right? Let's say you're a single person and you're in between two friends who are potential mates, and one mate you see once a week. But when you see them once a week, there are great things that transpire. There's fun times, fun discussions, or new epiphanies, new revelations, new ways of thinking. But then you have another friend who is more negative, and who ignores your phone calls, who doesn't text you back in a timely manner, and who always seems to come up with excuses. And you're putting more energy into this person as opposed to the person you only see for a short time, but they're giving you really great reciprocated vibes. Would that not make sense? Right? So here's what this is all about, y'all. Here's what this is all about. And the reason why I keep looking off, because I'm on TikTok live now too, because I'm going to focus my energy more into specific platforms going forward, because looking at the analytics on one particular platform in the last 90 days, the engagement, views, and everything else, and not that it's about that, so I'm gonna explain that a little in a bit, but all of it has plummeted in the last 90 days by 65%. Now, does that mean, oh, well, your content isn't engaging, or whatever the case may be? Well, if we look at the data on one particular platform, such as this one, and on another particular platform, the engagement is rising based off of the content and quality that's rising that I'm producing, right? But then there's another platform where it's plummeting. That's where you have to make the executive decision and be like, you know what, this probably isn't worth my time. This area is not conducive to my energy. It's not being reciprocated. So when you really analyze and assess, okay, what's been going on, and you feel like, the relationship has been going into a abusive direction, or there's been less and less communication, like, you really got to look at it and be like, okay, is this something that I can just fight through, or is it something that I need to just quit, right? I'm putting all of this effort, all of this energy into it, and it's not being reciprocated. So what, and again, there's gonna be a risk, because what could you drop that person off, and then all of a sudden they change and they do the weight stuff and all of that stuff, and then it seems like they look better, whatever the case may be. Sure, that could possibly happen. But at the end of the day, that's probably necessary. That's probably a necessary process, one specifically for that particular individual to recognize, okay, they need to make some changes. So in my case, that platform needs to make some changes to get more attractive for me to jump back on there and not and to put actual energy into it. And to look at the other side and be like, man, I've only been putting a minimum of posting once a day on another particular platform, and my growth is not skyrocketing, but if I put it in relation to the energy that I'm putting out, it's skyrocketing. I'm putting part-time energy and I'm getting massive returns on another particular platform. So it's like, okay, and the returns, again, to make sure that y'all understand this correctly, because it's never about the views, it's never about the likes. However, it's about, am I effectively impacting the people that are watching this material? And they will show you that by liking or commenting or whatever the case may be. And so it's for you to pay attention to that for that specific reason, not to boost your self-esteem, not to boost your ego, not to say, oh, I get so many likes, or this whole trend that's like, this is how you go viral and you're trying to go viral. It's like, but for what though? For what? What is the purpose of this? What is the purpose of going viral? Just so you get a whole bunch of attention, you get 15 minutes of fame, and you out here and you on TV and that people calling you for what? No, my particular mission is to impact people's lives for the positive, to bring more self-awareness to the individual, to lessen their stress, right? And to help them through anxiety. That is what the whole Mindset Matters mission is all about, helping the world find its purpose. And you do that by lessening your stress levels, by lessening your anxiety, and by honing in on who you are as an individual. So all of the content is geared towards that. And because the content is geared towards that, I'm looking for people who are engaging with that so that I can know, okay, this is something that is beneficial to them. Not because, oh, this is going to get, X amount of dollars, or it's going to get whatever type of attention or traction. It's literally because we help people by bringing more awareness to themselves. You actually help yourself by paying more attention to what you're doing and what's happening, which is what made all of this come about. Because if you don't have self-awareness enough to know the specific stuff like this that's going on, of like, okay, no, this ain't working, this platform is not working, or this person is not working, I need to look at, okay, am I really doing the things that I need to do? Am I putting in the effort that I need to put in? Yes. Okay. Me knowing that, having the awareness of that, instead of being in limbo and thinking like, well, am I not? No, I know I am. So with that, okay, I'm going to now recalibrate this entire systematic process that I had. And now I'm going to funnel it into the things that are more effective, that to where I can increase my impact on what I'm talking about, and coming up with topics like these so that we can have these open discussions and bring more awareness to ourselves. Because at the end of the day, that's going to help us to become better as human beings and in society, is if we really look at ourselves and really assess, okay, am I doing my best? Am I putting forth the effort? Am I studying? Am I reading, learning, all of that stuff, and really thinking about it and being honest? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. So why throw away your energy? Why toss your energy into something that is not reciprocating that? It's not a good idea. And even so though, and that's why I wanted to come on here and talk about this, y'all, because even so, there's still something in me that's like, don't do it. Like, don't drop it off though. But it's like, that's feeling over logic. That's emotion over logic. Logically, it's plummeted 65% in the last 90 days. Let it go, man. Like, let it go. There's no reason to hang on to that. You're not going to miss anything. And you have to sometimes get extra feedback. I called a couple people yesterday, talked through the process. I talked through the process for myself. I looked at the data. I really analyzed everything. I stayed up late yesterday, y'all, and I had a lot of stuff going on. Really assessing this information that I had in front of me, this data, and I'm like, okay, all right, here's what we need to do. We got to drop this off because it's fractioning my energy that can be more impacted if I funnel it into a more honed in specific message and platform. So that's just the new wave. That's just what's going on. So I'm gonna, one of these platforms I'm gonna drop off. I'm probably only gonna post quotes because that's gonna be the easiest for me to load up in the system, and still have a measure of impact of trying to improve someone's thinking ability. So once I do that, that's going to be shifting the energy to where I was putting minimal effort in and getting great returns. I'm gonna now shift that and put heavy energy and see if the returns escalate. Now it at the same time, that's a risk, and it is a um it's a straight decision. It's a risk, and it's a decision that you got to try and go in, and it's a science, it's a hypothesis. You know what I mean? It's me thinking, okay, well, hey, if I'm putting minimal energy here and I'm getting good returns, what if I put more energy into it? Let's see what happens, right? I don't know exactly what's going to happen. In theory, it's like, yeah, you about to blow up on this platform, but you really don't know that. But you have to take the risk to see what's going to happen, right? So really look at your personal situations, your lives, what's going on, and really think about, okay, can I be putting my energy somewhere where it is effective, where it is being reciprocated? And sometimes, yeah, it might move you around into a different location. Sometimes it might hurt, friends or family. If got friends or family business partners and stuff like that, and you like, hey, we can't work no more because it's not working for me. But that's okay. This is y'all life. You have to really assess what you're doing in your personal life and really understand that it's your life. Yeah, you want to help people, you want to be great and all of that stuff, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, you have to make sure you're taking care of yourself and your family first. And that's what's important. And I'm always going to preach that, y'all. I'm always going to preach that, no matter, even if it affects me. I'm going to tell you, yo, take care of yourself and take care of your family first and foremost out of anything. I want to help. I want to help do that for you. I want to help give you tools and resources and thoughts to help with that. But if you it's just like the video I had put up the yesterday. If you look on Facebook, the video I put up of myself yesterday, the particulars are to you. You have very detailed particulars. My job and the Institute's job is to give you enough awareness and enough resources and tools to make those decisions. Because anybody that's attracted to what we doing, I know you a good person. I know you have a great heart, because like attracts like. So I don't have to worry about if have something personal against me or nothing like that. It never is ever going to be like that. It is simply, you have to make decisions to really figure out, okay, what's best for me and my family first. And then when you get solid in that, you can then provide that extra of okay, yeah, I'll help now, or I'll be in this arena and I'll do this. There are stages to your life, and you have to understand that certain stages take longer than you really wanted to. So, looking at all of this information, y'all, really understand that you're going to feel a measure of fear when you initially go into these thought processes of, okay, should I quit? Should I not quit? Whatever, in whatever scenario that you put up for yourself. But making a decision and running with it is going to be the best thing that you do no matter what happens. Because even if it, okay, oh, that was the wrong decision, you know that for sure now. If it's the right decision, you know that for sure now, and you got the benefits of it being the correct course. So either way, you're going to gain knowledge. You're going to gain more wisdom. Sometimes you got to be willing to go through the bumps and bruises of, oh, that wasn't the right decision, or that was the right or that wasn't the right move, and go from there. Okay, so really, really, really think about that stuff today, y'all. That's something that I was thinking about for the last couple of days, and really, really, really going into my brain and being like, dude, this makes sense. It's time to make the move. If you not, don't waste your time. Do not waste your time on stuff that is not trying to pour back into you. Okay, and that's people, places, and things. Don't go in there and really be trying to drag anchors around, man. It's not for you to be doing that. If they're not trying to improve, if they're not trying to help, if they're not trying to do the things that you are trying to do to move forward, then you do have to drop them off. And sometimes that might be for a particular time. You might be able to come back. They might be able to come back after a particular time period, but you have to make the best decision for your sanity, your well-being, knowing that you put in the energy, the effort, and all of that stuff, and feeling very secure that you did that to the best of your ability, and then moving forward. That is literally what you got to do. And that's when you know when it's time to quit. When you make the decision that I got to move forward, I got to take this course of action, and I'm out of here. Like, I'm not going to do this no more. So today is going to be a whole lot of recalibrating and refunneling of, where's the energy going to go and how things are going to look. Again, on one platform, you're just going to see it's just nothing but quotes now. It's just nothing but quotes on the page, because I'm going to now shift it to where the minimal energy that I was putting in one area that was giving me good returns, I'm now putting more energy there and lessening the energy in what was taking me way more time, and lessening that energy and focus, because it has only shown through the numbers that it's not working. So you can't don't turn a blind eye to the numbers, y'all. If it's not working, you just gotta go, man. You just gotta go. And sometimes, you at a job where it's like there are some fun people that you don't want to leave, but don't let that be you. Don't let that be you to where you think about the other people more than your own well-being and growth. Unfortunately, you got to make decisions like that sometimes. You got to just bounce. And that's just the way it is, man. And yeah, just go from there. So that's all I got for y'all today, man. That is it. I hope you gained something from this. If you did, if you like mindset topics, again, like and subscribe to this channel, okay? Because I come on here and talk about different mindset topics, me and my boy Zach. So take a look at the channel and everything if you're on YouTube. And yeah, other than that, man, always remember, y'all, mindset matters more than anything else. Mindset matters more than anything else. Focus on the good, right? In this situation, focus on the possibilities. I was only putting minimal effort in here, and it was giving me great returns. So now when I put more effort, the idea is, yes, there's going to be even greater returns. So that's the good part. That's the optimism that we're going for. So let's focus on that. All right. Love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your week and day and everything else. Anytime.